Hope you all can hear me. It's exciting. So can you guys let me know in the comments if you can hear me and see me okay? I think there's a 10-second delay, isn't there? So we'll see. Oh, thank you. Good. So I've turned the gain up on the mic. Hopefully that'll help. How about this voice? Can you hear me now? How's the volume now? I've turned it up a little bit. Right. Hello, officially. Let's start. Thank you, everybody, for joining me, taking time out of your Saturday to be with me. I'm very grateful to you because there's always a fear doing these things that you're going to go live and then there's nobody wanting to watch you. So I very much appreciate it. I want us to have some fun tonight. Obviously, we're here for amazing reasons. Over 30,000 of you lovely, kind people have pressed the subscribe button. So I'm still overwhelmed that we've reached this far, especially if you know about the troubles that we get into with YouTube. So to reach these milestones, it really is a big thing for us. We're just two people, husband and wife, that create all these things. I know it takes us a while to get it out there, but as you know, I write everything from scratch, and also with CJ's health issues, things do take us a bit longer. So I'm very grateful for your patience and know that we're going to continue to keep creating things. There's a lot of audios and videos still for us to create, so we're not going to run out of ideas anytime soon. So we're here for the long journey, I hope, and I hope you enjoy coming along on this crazy journey, wherever it takes us. See what the future holds for all of us, and I hope it's a bright and pleasant and happy future for us all. So I've got the live chat up here, and also there will be some questions posted in a private channel in Discord for me to get as well, so I'll get all your questions posted in there. And we're gonna do some questions, and also I'm going to talk about the giveaway. I'm going to show you the prizes. Again, it's some Anunna merch. You don't have to pay for anything. It's a completely free giveaway that I want you guys to get involved in. But please make sure you're all right emailing me your address should you be the winner. But we'll talk about more of that later. And of course, we'll be doing some live improvised hypnosis. So if you've got any suggestions or favourite words and phrases you want me to include, be sure to let the moderators know. So hello to Tom E and Tom H. Thank you guys ever so much for being my moderators on this live. Those are the guys with the little tool symbol next to their names. So they are from my Discord, and Tommy has been with me right from the start, so he knows Anunna healing ever so well. So thank you guys for helping me. They will be dropping links in there to help you with various things. You can ask them questions. They'll be picking out the questions from the live chat and dropping them in to the Discord, and also they're going to be there to remove anybody that wants to cause a bit of trouble. So hopefully none of those guys are with us tonight, and it's just a bunch of people who want a laugh, want some fun, and want to enjoy some hypnosis. Because you know that's what my channel's all about. Pleasurable sensations only when you're with me, of course. So that is the aim for tonight. I will be a little as cheeky as I can. Obviously, I have to be very careful with what language I use as we go round and round with the guidelines. So bear with me, I'll do my best. But let's all enjoy ourselves. Right, let's just have a quick read on the chat. I love your comments, by the way, and thank you for all your amazing comments on YouTube. You've some amazing people and very kind with your words, so I'm very appreciative of that, and it also helps spur me on to keep creating and writing and using this hypnotic voice to get you into hypnosis, of course. I will be having a cup of tea as well while we're chatting. Of course, I'm English. I've got to have a cup of tea when we're doing these things. It'll calm my nerves. I'm a little bit nervous. I usually do a live workshop with my patrons once a month, but this is a little bit different, and I usually get to talk with those, so there's some feedback as well. So I just don't want to be rambling on for you guys too much. Okay. Hello from all over the world, which is another thing. Hello Texas, hello India, hello from New Jersey. And I love chatting with the folks in Discord as well. They know that I love accents, so getting to hear all the different accents from all over the world is amazing. Texas accent is one of my favourites, I'm not gonna lie. So as the lads all know, I call them my lads and lasses. You're all my lads and lasses. I like to look after people, so that's what I call you. I love all accents, and people seem to like my accent for some strange reason. It's never happened before. Hello Canada. And Germany, I love the German accent as well, and everywhere basically. I'd love a cup of tea, please. I'm thirsty. So, I have a question from, let me just get that up. I know I've got all my notes prepared. I've started using a Remarkable. That's been such a godsend since all of this is kicked off. I was using notebooks before, and so I'd have my notes. I've got a little filing cabinet next to me, and it's just full of random notebooks. So I was never organised enough to keep on top of that. However, this Remarkable, everyone has their own folder, and I have all my suggestions and ideas in there, and I've made all notes for tonight in here. So you'll see me referring to it a lot. And those who know me know that I like to take notes, and people I've worked with know that I like to take notes. So I've got it all here, and I've got a question as well from Aura Knight 5694. Hello. I think you are on tonight, but I got your question from the comment you left on the community page on my post, so thank you for that. You put what inspired me to make the content I create, and I think that's a good question because I don't know, if I'm honest. I don't really know how I've sort of got to where I've got. A couple of years ago, when everything was kicking off, I was furloughed, so my day job, I wasn't working, and instead of just wasting the time. I wanted to make sure I was doing something useful with it, so I took the opportunity to sit and write, and I've never been shy about talking about sex and things like that. So, and it is fun and pleasurable and all of that. So I thought, well, let's see what's out there. Can you combine sexual things, maybe sexual health, with hypnosis? Because you weren't taught erotic hypnosis during my diploma, which is fair enough. Your traditional therapies don't cover sexual health, maybe erectile dysfunction, but apart from that, it isn't mentioned. So I did my own research, and I weren't really coming across anything that sort of resonated with me or how I do it. So I thought, I will give it a go. This is my style, see what happens. And it went down a treat. And when Your Divine Nymph was released, I think that was the one that sort of set everything off. And so I like, all right, okay, maybe this is my niche. And so I've ran with it, and I really enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy it, and I'm proud of everything we've created over the past couple of years. It's been amazing. A lot of tears are involved, I'm not going to lie. It is hard work because you're putting yourself out there and you're putting everything into it. And I still work full time. I've still got a day job as a receptionist as well as doing all this, which is another reason why it does take me a little while to get content out there. But I'm still a human. I'm just like you guys. I've got bills to pay. I've got a house to run. I've got a family to look after. So I want to keep doing this as my passion and helping you guys as much as I can. But I also want security for a little time. Yeah, as I'm sure you'll understand, we've all got things going on in the background, haven't we? So I hope that answers your question. Thank you. And I know you comment a lot on my videos, Aurora Night, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me have a look at some questions. So yeah, I'm guessing I'm gonna have, I do love the Welsh accent, I do. That's made me laugh. I love all accents basically. I think it's just easier. There's not an accent which I hate. So go for it. And of course the Yorkshire accent. Yorkshire accent's got to be number one, guys. Lovely. Just got my super big cup of tea, Yorkshire tea going. I know tonight I'm going to get a lot of questions on about HFO and advice on how to achieve it, so I will go over that again. I have got a video specifically on that, so I will just be saying the same stuff as I've said on that video, because there's only so much I can say without knowing you in depth, because it's such a personal thing and everyone reacts differently. I can only give sort of general advice, and I get a lot of emails and messages, bless you, where it's like, I know you know me, but I don't know you, and so when you're asking for advice, I can only give a certain amount. And I want you to go and find these things for yourself as well, because I found this knowledge. I've been reading and watching and experimenting myself, and I really encourage you guys to do it as well. It doesn't hurt, it's only pleasure, and the more you know about your own body, the better, and that is for all areas, not just HFOs. The whole of your life will change once you start getting to know yourself and not fighting against yourself and trying to overrule things, just really working as a team. But as we go on through tonight, I will cover more HFO advice, so bear with me on that. Jeffrey Jones, hey Chanel, lucid dreaming about a favourite memory, not just HFO, is an area of interest for me. Very interesting. I've had a couple of people requesting more lucid dreaming. I may go back to that in the future and try a different way of doing it. That lucid dreaming track being 6 hours took a lot of work, like a lot of work. So if I do attempt it, I'm going to make it a bit easier on myself, maybe do even more research on it. But it is a fantastic area, and once you start becoming lucid in a dream and you can control the dream, the whole point of me teaching you that is so then you can use that in other areas to fix. You're very, very capable of fixing your own issues. I know because I've done it, and it is a matter of having the confidence to do it and the knowledge to do it and the bravery to do it, because I know you're told quite a lot throughout your life that you must rely on other people and the medical professionals and things, but nobody should know your body better than you. So I really encourage you to get to know yourself. It's what I do. I really respect myself, my body, and my mind now, and I listen to myself a lot more. And funnily enough, lads and lasses, life is easier when you do that. So there must be something in it. Let's have a look. I know it is a giant tea mug, so anybody in the UK who knows Sports Direct, it's like a Sports Direct mug. It's huge. But Tommy got me this mug as a gift, and it says, putting a stop to hypnotic cock block. In relation to the hypnotic cock and blocker video that I did. That was quite successful, wasn't it? A lot of you liked that video, and I enjoyed doing it. I know you all prefer videos over audios, and I understand why, of course. They just take a lot longer to do. So if it's audio only, I can record it and edit my own voice and then just pass it on to CJ for the music. But if it's video, he has to then edit it as well as then do the music, so it just takes a bit longer. So if you want more videos, I am very, very happy to do them. You just have to be patient for me while I do it. And I hope you can see that as time's gone on, we are improving. We're improving in the quality of the videos, quality of the audios, quality of the equipment, and also as we're growing and learning, the content I hope is getting better. I don't want it to be boring, and I really don't want to be rehashing the same stuff. I always want it to be different experiences, different ways of approaching things. That's why I did cut Nymph off it after the third one, because I want it to keep it nice. I don't want it to be what's that car series that's got like 15 films made, Fast and the Furious, that one, and it's literally just doing the same thing. So keep your ideas coming in as well. Like I said, I've got my list of suggestions and ideas that I'm working through, and we'll see what we can do. I hope I'm not rambling. I just need my cup of tea and I'll be fine, eh? So HFO, does it come naturally, or do I need to train? Can high help me relax even more for erotic hypno? Well, first of all, HFO, like with anything, sometimes it comes naturally, sometimes you have to work at it and learn it as a skill, but both work. And if it doesn't come naturally, it's just about being patient and maybe getting more knowledge of it so you know what to expect, because a lot of people have a false idea of what HFO is, and that is from porn, where they think it's, you don't have to touch it, I'm going to say some magical words, and then you're literally going to explode everywhere and it's going to be the best thing ever. Sometimes that happens. Fair play, good for you, fill your boots, as we say around here. But mainly the HFO is to teach you that orgasm occurs in the brain. You can experience pleasure through the mind, and it's more of a energetic release. So if you don't get the porn style finish, you haven't failed at all. Just see how you do experience it, and then each time build on it, because then once you know what to experience, what to expect, you can relax even more. You must be relaxed, you must trust the voice of the hypnotist, and you must trust yourself as well. And you can use substances. I have to be very careful what I say. But using substances sort of goes against what I'm here for, because then you're relying on other things to get you there, when I'm trying to show you can get yourself there. You've got it. You've got all the power already in your mind. You just need to know how to unlock it. So like I tell with people I've worked with in sessions, I've got the map, but you've got the car and the car keys, and you're actually going to drive us to those places. You're actually going to make the changes. I'm just here to guide you, because I want it to be an empowering thing. I want you to, I suppose selfishly, experience what I've experienced during my training and over the years that I've used hypnosis on myself and other people, to show you what is absolutely possible and more. And I think even more is possible. We've just got to get rid of the conditioning that we've all experienced growing up, and start to experience the world and explore the world ourselves, and what feels good for ourselves, where we're not hurting anyone else, we're not hurting ourselves. It's all good, positive, empowering. That's basically the ethos of Anunna. I want to give you the tools, and I want you to use them, and you to utilize your own amazing brain power. Like I've said multiple times, humans cannot build machines that can process better than the human brain, and yet you've got that power right here. So what are you capable of? Because I know it's more than just sat in front of TV and watching adverts and crap TV. I know you're capable of incredible things. So we can work on it and get that out there and start living again. Just reading my questions, guys. Hypnosis is extremely healing. Even if you do find hypnosis a kink or a fetish, it's still healing, just in the fact that when you go into trance, your blood pressure reduces, your mind's calmer, it allows the muscles to get more nutrients and energy to them. So it's a really good, positive state to be in, even if you're just doing it for 5 minutes. Like hypnosis and meditation are the exact same thing as far as I'm concerned. They're just called different names, putting a different label on it, but the exact same thing, exact same process. So if you do meditation and you go into hypnosis, basically. So yeah, it is very healing. Dirty Daz, one of my favourites is when you filmed your pendant swaying. Would love more of this. You mean this pendant? I've had it for a few years now, haven't I? I will be sure to do more of that in the future, especially on the short videos as well. I thought it'd be nice to get some more close-ups of the spiral pendant. One of the most perfect things for a hypnotist. And also, of course, what every hypnotist needs is the pocket watch. So I'll be using that later as well. So Brendan Pike, hello. I've seen your email, by the way. Just give me a chance to reply. I will reply. I've seen it. You are life changing and you're beautiful as well. Thank you very much. That's very kind. Do you do videos, audio on medical phobias? I haven't done any yet, but I do think a phobia audio / video will be very beneficial. I do plan on doing non-erotic and erotic audios and videos, so you're going to get a variety on my channel. So keep an eye out for those in the future. EMDR, eye movement, desensitization and reprocessing. I talk about this technique a lot, especially in Discord and Patreon. I've even done, Patreon gets exclusive access to an EMDR audio and booster that I've done. So I do recommend that technique. You can teach it yourself. It can be very simple and very effective for anything. It was originally designed for extreme PTSD, but psychiatrists, psychologists have discovered that you can use it for just about anything, and I've used it on just about anything with great success. So if you do have any fears, phobias, PTSD, and you want quick results, look into EMDR, teach it yourself. Psychologists, counsellors like to use this technique, but they drag it out like for years. Some people, I don't agree with that. I think let's just get it done, get the person helped and move on. So that's why I encourage you to teach it yourself. And again, you're empowering yourself. You can do it. You've got this. You can do a lot of changes yourself. That'd be amazing. Oh yeah, so Tom E is and Tom H are putting all the links in for all social medias and the other video channels. So if anything does happen to YouTube, and I hope it doesn't because we've got this far, but if it does, you head over to BitChute and Odyssey, and I am on there. So any new videos that pop up on YouTube automatically get uploaded onto there as well. So you'll always find me there. Right. How are we doing so far? I hope you're enjoying it, guys. And thank you for all your lovely well wishes for the 30k. I still can't believe it. It was July last year. We hit 20 while we were on a honeymoon, which was very special. There's a short video on YouTube about that as well. So it's crazy. Yeah, so Noble Broccoli, very good question, asking about if hypnosis could help with things like skin issues, vertigo, car sick, seasick, etc. Absolutely, it very much can. It's been very effective, especially things with like eczema, the itchiness and the inflammation and things. Hypnosis has been very beneficial. There's even been studies on hypnosis for alopecia sufferers, so they can regrow the hair. And there's even been the odd pseudo, if you call it pseudoscience, experiments and case studies of people almost regrowing limbs. So there is a lot to a lot you can change when you're working with the subconscious, because the subconscious controls everything, every cell that's renewed, every memory that's stored, how visuals are processed when lights enter in your eyes, how it's all put together. That's your subconscious. Your dreams, the oxygen, the blood in your body, laughter, pain, suffering, it's all through the subconscious. So when you're working with the subconscious and you're guiding it to new ways, saying, look, you don't actually have to suffer anymore. This path over here is a lot less stressful, a lot happier and a lot more fulfilling. Why don't we try this path? And so you're convincing the subconscious to understand that its behaviours at the moment are being quite detrimental to your quality of life. And if you look over here, these nice things are much more preferable for you. So yes, absolutely, you can use it on those things, especially with sickness and nausea. You can create quite good techniques. Even the induction from my inner warrior, the eyes open closed fractionation, keeping you focused on that and on your breathing, very good for nausea. Very good question. Canine drill instructor, love it. Says, would being blind, visually handicapped pose an obstacle to your hypnosis? No. It would mean different words, so it'd be similar to how I would deal with someone with aphantasia who don't have any can't see visually in the mind's eye. So if it is someone that was perhaps born blind who couldn't visualize, then you just change the language, because you still feel and experience other senses, and you can still absolutely experience in a hypnotic lovely feeling. So yeah, I think it'd just be language changes, that's all. Yeah, Chew, I'd like a hypnosis that helps with studying. I struggle with executive dysfunction, ADHD. Yeah, so I like working with people with ADHD. A lot of them think that they can't go into hypnosis because the mind's always going 10,000 times a second. But I like to use that. You can utilize that, and so you could actually really help with studying. I'm working on, it is going to only be for Patreon, but a loop track, what you can play in the background while you're at work or studying, so it's helping you. I'm about halfway through writing that, so keep an eye out for that one. Patreon and Discord have been helping me with that, giving me all their favourite phrases and words so I can interweave it. But I'm trying to write it in a way where no matter where you stop and start it, you can just carry on from where you left off, so there's no beginning and no end, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Oh, Dirty Daz, what are your thoughts on quantum healing hypnosis technique? Fascinating. I am big into quantum physics myself. I love talking about it. I love studying it. I don't understand it. I don't think anyone understands it if they're truthful, but I sort of get an understanding. I can see the gist, and it really resonates with me. Quantum physics is something that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm vibing with it. So this is why I think there's a lot more possible with hypnosis than what we're led to believe. And it is a case of finding people you can work with on the quantum healing hypnosis side, because I think you would need an open mind for that, to start experimenting and exploring with it. But I'm absolutely all on board for that, and I know it's a very powerful technique, and it's Dolores Cannon who created it or discovered it, so I followed quite a bit of her work as well. So, Jean, could you do something to help with rejecting unwanted suggestions, not just hypnotic suggestions, but harmful things people say that can fester in the subconscious? Very good question, because I've had one of my ideas for a future project is that very thing. When you are watching TV, watching any adverts, you're in hypnosis, you're in a trance, and that's why what you see on TV is very effective. It's going straight into your subconscious mind, and you're programmed from the very start to obey your elders, dress in a certain way, be a productive member of society, and blah blah blah. But I want you to discover your own way. I want you to understand that there's a whole universe out there waiting to be discovered. learning is fun, it doesn't have to be pain, etc. So I do want to create an audio track which helps you be more aware. You need to be aware of what people are saying. You need to be listening. Listening is an art, unfortunately, that is being lost. So I want to get people, because once you start listening to what people are saying and how they're saying it and the words they're using, you pick up very quickly on the lies that they tell you, the manipulation. And so the audio track I have in mind is like that, and to help you become more resilient as well and stronger in yourself, and be more confident to act on your gut instinct when you do pick up that something isn't right, somebody's being dishonest. I want you to then have the confidence to remove yourself out of the situation, not just keep allowing the same things to happen to you. So that is a very good question, and look out for the future on that one. I've just seen a question about another AH that's been in the news recently. Yeah, I'm not touching that one. So oh, thank you, Chew, for that. I appreciate that. Just seen that pop up. Thank you very much, Chew. Out Noble Broccoli. I was asking because I can't find any good hypnosis on eczema, dermatitis, or COR sickness. Yeah, so that can be in the future, but also as well, you get creative and you adapt things to help yourself. So if you can't find any hypnosis on a specific thing, find a general one, because then when you are in hypnosis, you're very capable of communicating with yourself and going, right, I'm in hypnosis, I've come to talk to you about my eczema, it's affecting my life, and just start talking to your subconscious. Your subconscious will communicate with you through metaphors, so visual metaphors. It's why some people's dreams are so crazy, because it's metaphorically representation. So just be open-minded in yourself, that you can listen to yourself and not go, if it shows you something, you don't go, oh, that's not right, I don't believe it. You just go, okay, let's explore what my mind is showing me now, and hopefully that helps you with that. So that goes for anyone. If you can't find anything specific, take a general one, like my time for change, for instance. That gives you an opportunity to literally carve who you want to be, release things that are limiting you. So you can take your seasickness, release it, take your eczema, release it, and do it as many times as you need to, and just really taking control on these things. I did on a number of things. I'm not perfect, I still suffer with things, but a lot I have changed, and it is just by having the confidence. I don't know if it's because I'm a little bit stubborn and just going, right, I'm taking control, I'm doing it, and I'm going for it. You just gotta do it, guys. Hi, Roshan. I noticed you had photos that were censored in the newest HFO video. I imagine those are on Patreon, but is the version of the video containing those photos also on Patreon? No, is it? An explicit version?
Yes.
What, without the censoring?
No, it's just got the beginning on. Can you remember?
Oh yeah, so the Patreon version does have a different opening sequence, a little bit of an extended one. So you might enjoy that, but the photos are on Patreon, obviously uncensored, but there isn't, the rest of the video is the same like that. I hope that makes sense. I'll finish my cup of tea and then we'll do the hypnosis. I hope you're enjoying this chat. I am left-handed, by the way. I've just seen that. We're the best. We're slowly taking over the world, aren't we, fellow lefties? Yay.
If you need a little break, you can run some BT.
So the photos are for mental stimulation, to give you a little booster, but in a classy, tasteful way. I don't do what a lot of other people do nowadays. I like to keep some things private because I think it's all in the art of seduction. Seduction is a lost art nowadays, and women have lost their knowledge on seduction. I don't class myself as a feminist at all. You know, I love men. I think men are fantastic, and men and women work brilliantly together, because what one hasn't got, the other one has got, and what that one hasn't got, this one has got. So works fantastic together. So we'll talk about more seduction in a little bit.
Plus, I get to have a bit of fun on Discord, cheeky, and also as editor, I get to put stuff in there.
CJ, my husband, is just saying how he gets to have fun putting the videos together, and he does all the photos and the videos, does all the editing for me, sets up all the equipment. I'm not a technical person at all, so he does a lot of hard work, and that's why I like to keep a little thing for him as well. He's my husband. I want to keep some things private, as I'm sure you'll understand in respect. Brian G, can I ask, can listening to rain sounds all the time to fall asleep be detrimental for your well-being? No, that's not a stupid question at all. No, if you enjoy it and you find it a soothing thing and you get a restful night's sleep from listening to rain sounds, absolutely. I listen to classic FM, classical music, most nights. I love listening to that. Or some comedy. Sometimes I'll put a comedy podcast on a night, and I think it just gives your brain something else to think about, because we've all got a million things going on in his lives. Not just me, we've all got it on. So you have to, sleep is such an important thing. Lads and lasses, get a good restful night's sleep. I'm not a night person. I like my sleep, so I'll be going to bed as soon as this is finished. I'm usually in my pyjamas by now, guys, so we're doing really well. Ah. Right, so should we? I'm going to put a video on for you guys to watch, just so I can have a minute not talking, and then we'll come right back to it. So get your questions in. Thank you for all your messages and congratulations for the 30k. That is lovely. Yes, CJ is a very lucky man. I'm sure he'll tell you himself. No, I'm a very lucky woman. He does a hell of a lot for Anunna healing, and we really wouldn't be able to get where we are now without his skills. I did a filmmaking degree many years ago, but he has picked up things very quickly and even better than what I paid a hell of a lot of money at uni for. So he's a big part of it. Thank you more than me. He's very generous, aren't you? So here we go. Let's play this little video for you. Enjoy. I wanted to give you lads a special extended version from the short you'll see on YouTube from this footage. give you guys a little gift because I know how much you enjoy hearing my voice, how you crave it, how you hear it rattling around inside your subconscious. I'm always with you, always whispering those erotic things into your mind. So relax with me now. Enjoy what your hypnotist has to offer you. You remember my pocket watch, don't you? Just look how nicely it swings back and forward for me. The most traditional tool in a hypnotist box. So shiny. Draws you to it, doesn't it? Even my pocket watch is delicate and feminine. So allow this pocket watch to draw you in now, to hypnotize you. So slowly, naturally, so subtle. Nothing else but this pocket watch, and me, and you right now. I think it's so pretty. So shiny. I enjoy looking at it too. Taking myself into hypnosis in such ways. So hypnotizing. The reflections in it draw you in as you look deeper and deeper into it. Everything else around you melts away. Nothing else matters. Because what's going on right now, right here, is fascinating. It's fun. And it feels so wonderful. So who would want to do anything else? Looking into this pretty pocket watch. Anunna's powerful, pretty pocket watch. I've used it many times, hypnotized many people with it. The stories this pocket watch could tell you, the things that are possible when you trust the hypnotist, when you relax and open up. So much is possible. You don't have to remain this way, you know. There's much more preferable ways to feel, isn't there? So feel these preferable ways. Feel the effects of my voice gently soothing you, helping you, uplifting you. We can work together. We can experience multiple full-bodied bliss together. You just have to let me in. As you know, there are only pleasurable sensations when you are with me. And I want to work with you. I want to empower you, show you those erotic ways too. Those naughty little stories. Those hot adventures you have with your nymph. There are more to come. I hope you like that, lads, a little taster. So that is coming up. As I said at the start, that is Patreons are going to get the full uncut version, and then I'm just going to take a couple of snippets and put them on for them YouTube short things, because I think you guys liked it, didn't you? It's a bit of the sexy therapist look. So keep an eye out for that. And this coming week, we'll get some of those on. Dirty Daz, last question from me. It's a little left field, but think you'll understand where I'm coming from. Does your interest in hypnosis cross over with magic? To me, magic is like quantum physics, and it's all to do with perception and things like that. So I'm a girl that likes to see the magic in this world. So if you have a magical experience with this, let's call it magic. Let's use that. Why not? So yeah. But not in the traditional sense that people think. I'm a bit more open-minded than that, let's say. Chris DuPont, thanks for the pleasures given. Thank you. You're very welcome. Pleasure for everybody. Healthy, satisfying, long-lasting pleasure. That's what we all want and need and deserve. I'm glad you like the glasses. I don't usually wear glasses, obviously, but I thought I might, might add to the effect. And I can do more like that, that's no problem. If that's what you like, that kind of style. Because we're still learning, we're exploring these things, we're constantly changing. So we're open to ideas and suggestions, as long as it's within reason and goes along with what we're obviously here to do. Right, so what we'll do now then is I will go through the giveaway and then we'll do some hypnosis. How about that? Rules for the giveaway: it's completely free and you don't have to sign up to anything or anything like that. What I want you to do, so basically I've got some prizes, just some little things that I've got knocking about from, so all my merchandise is on Redbubble, not one of these that are affiliated with YouTube, because I thought the ones that are affiliated with YouTube are pretty. They just do like your usual t-shirts and things, and I wanted something a bit different. And Redbubble is actually really good quality. I'm very happy with everything that we've ordered from them so far. And these are just like little samples that we've ordered just to see what it's like. So first of all, we've just got little simple things like a little greetings card that you can have a nice red lipstick kiss in there from me, and obviously signed by me. We've got a rainy days one, and another rainy days one. Escapism, rainy days. So I just tried to get a variety of things from different looks. I know possibly some of you have never seen me dressed in these kind of outfits. They are for Patreon, but I enjoy them. This is a art board, some stickers. That's more of a look. Some people might be into them. And then a poster, which I can sign and put a red kiss on there if you like. And then just as a bit of a laugh, and also because this doesn't fit any of our iPads, so this is going to be a prize. So we've got 2 Belgian Shepherd Malinois dogs, and they are also on our Redbubble. Some stunning images that CJ's taken. So I've got an iPad 4 case that is up for grabs as well, which has got my Nana's Anunna, her picture on. I love it, and I didn't want to get rid of it, but it doesn't fit anything we've got, so I want it to go to someone who will quite happily have someone else's dog as their phone case, as their iPad case. And I did have some stickers somewhere as well, but and the main prize will be this poster. So the poster says, release your Anunna warrior. I've got the mouse mat at my day job of that version, and I love it. And there's like jigsaws and on Redbubble as well. So if you would like one of them obviously amazing prizes, I mean, why wouldn't you? Just as a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh, what I want you to do is post in the live chat what brand of tea and biscuits do I mention in my tea making video. What are my favourites? Post them in the live chat. Before you do, make sure that you are able to email me your postal address, obviously, so I can post these things out to you. So you need to be comfortable doing that. What we're going to do is on Monday, I'm going to upload a video that shows you me picking the names out of a hat. And then once you've heard your name, I need you to email me with your details, just your address, and then I will get them posted out to you ASAP. So I do hope you take part in that, and you like those little fun prizes. And I can do some more in the future if this is what you like. I hope that makes sense, that giveaway makes sense. Just pop in the live chat the brand of tea and the brand of biscuits that I mention, or you can see in the video, should be quite obvious. And then you'll be entered into the prize draw. On Monday I will put all the names, pull them out at random, and then it'll be like a raffle. So we'll do, one person gets one entry, and then you'll get your prize. So there we go. Krista Pont, you're halfway there. You just need biscuits. Thank you for your lovely comments so far. Honestly, it's so sweet and heartwarming. And when I'm reading your comments on the YouTube videos as well, you genuinely make me smile. When I'm reading them, I'm smiling, and I'm so grateful to you. Um, I am very grateful to you guys. What we've created together. This is a community. My Discord's a community. I want us to be a community. There's too much divide and conquer going on at the minute. And we know they fund both sides, so to keep us divided, let us all come together and bring humanity back into humans. Because I know we're all kind people. No one's genuinely wants to be nasty to each other. We're all on the same boat. We just have a difficult way of communicating, I think, sometimes, and things get lost in translation between two people. But I'm here to help get you back on it, going us all experiencing wonderful things together. Right then. We'll play one more video, a little bit. To help you with the giveaway, we're gonna play a small cheeky section from the Patreon also got an alternate version of the tea making video called a cheeky recap. We're going to show you a very short segment of it because it is for patrons only, but just to give you a little taster and just to refresh your memory on the tea video. Sneaky peek.
Hey Siri, how do I make a proper cup of tea?
Okay, I've found this on the web for how do I make a proper cup of tea. Check it out.
Hello, and welcome to Tea Time with Anunna. Watch me as I make a cup of Yorkshire tea so I can begin my evening work. There we go. I told you, just a cheeky sneak peek. Just to refresh your memory on the tea making video. So, see, you lads are getting it. I'm glad you liked it. I hope we all enjoyed that one. So, Very cheeky. Are you ready then, guys? Lads and lasses, shall we do some hypnosis? I know it's your favourite part, and I know you're all dying to hear this voice again. I'd do the whole thing in this voice if I could. Can you hear this voice okay over the quiet background music? Just to set the scene, you know, to give you lads and lasses time to get comfortable, relax for me, get settled, open, headphones on if you can, you know, so we can really feel immersed in this experience together. So, let's begin. For a start, I want you to look deep into my eyes, focusing on my eyes, those big, brown, hypnotic eyes can focus you, those windows to the soul. Eyes tell you so much about a person, don't they? Eye contact is very important, and I want you to really enjoy looking into my eyes deeply. I'm right here. I've got you now. Let's see if we can alter your state, put you into that trance. What about those lips? Those red, juicy lips. How they move. How they must taste. What the rest of my body must look like when you see lips like these. You can have your eyes open or closed during this experience, but if you enjoy looking, you can really enjoy these lips now. How hypnotic, how seductive eyes and lips can be to men and women. How focusing on them can take you under, soothe you, focus you, or perhaps sending your imagination wild and your physical body responding. But what about this neck, this collarbone too? So feminine, so intoxicating. Perhaps this also gives you an idea of what the rest of my body is like. I know what you think about. You see, we have all the time in the world together, just you and me. This is our private time. I've got you. I want you to feel so intoxicated right now. I want you to be floating in nothingness so we can experience bliss together. Do you like how I caress my own face? How these fingertips touch this soft skin? What it would be like to touch this soft skin, this delicate skin. Oh, you must be gentle, don't forget. If you've experienced rainy days and swimming pool, you'll know just how soft, inviting the skin is to touch it. Can you feel it as you become hypnotized? You see, I don't have to do any formal inductions, do I? I can make you open and close your eyes, of course. I can make you visualize all kinds of things. But isn't it fun to just drift off so naturally to this voice, this face, to me? Because you know there are only positive and pleasurable sensations when you are with me, showing you what your mind is capable of and what your body can experience too. I'm sure it's been a very long, tiring week. But now you've taken some time for yourself. Good, so you should. We should take some time here with me and give yourself the opportunity to heal, grow, become activated, enjoying how your body and mind respond. You have to let me in, open up to me. It's only me with that voice, and I know you want to let that voice in, don't you? Oh yes, it's time for you to relax in any and all ways that you know how to do. You know what would be really, really effective is if your body became so gooey with me right now. If you could just melt into me, I'm sure you would. So just let yourself go. And let's see if this pocket watch can't really increase these sensations. pretty pocket watch. Such a simple thing. Your eyes can move from side to side following it. Or if your eyes are already so heavy, so tired, so closed, you can visualize it. If you want to close your eyes, you can do. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still right here, wanting you to experience bliss, pleasure, all kinds of wonderful things. See, you can go into hypnosis. You can enjoy yourself with me, working together. Working together, one on one. I'm sure that's how you prefer it. Just us two. And this hypnotic pocket watch. It's okay if you feel excitement, arousal. It's okay whatever you feel, as long as it feels good and right. Let me work with you to satisfy you truly and deeply. I know it when you enjoy, when I deeply penetrate your mind. Deep penetration it is. This is the way. And there's no rush, is there? That slow burn feels too good, too hot. Sinking deeper into that hypnotic trance. Come to me. Come to me so deep in your mind. I want to fill your body with peace and tranquility. If throughout this experience together you do get those pulses of pleasure, those energetic releases, then I hope you experience more, become so sensitive to my voice that every word is so erotic. Every word is such a turn on. Allow yourself to be truly intoxicated by this enchantress. You can do it, can't you? What would it be like if we were to work one-on-one together in the same room? I know what would happen. You would want to impress me. You would want to give it your all for as long as possible, wouldn't you? So let's do that right now. You can show me what you can do. You can show me how you can change, how you can enjoy yourself. Have fun with me. Enjoy those cheeky experiences with me. Visually. And this voice. This magical, powerful, purring voice radiating through your mind. I could say absolutely anything in this voice, and it would be so arousing. I know what words you want me to say. I may do. I may tease you and make you wait too. You know how much I enjoy teasing you in all kinds of ways. Where you enjoy taking your time. No quick fixes here, is there? When it's just me and you, just us two together. If you are so tired, feeling so sleepy, your eyes feeling so heavy, you can drift off. It's okay. Your subconscious wants to work with me. The conscious part of you can take a step back now. Or me and your subconscious work extremely well together. I'm talking directly to the subconscious. Now I'm sure you've heard this voice many, many times, and I'm sure you enjoy the effects my voice has on you and how you so sensitively respond. This makes me happy because I want to work with you. I want to help you make those changes in a fun and seductive way. Because you see, change doesn't have to be painful. Overcoming past experiences doesn't have to be painful. Because you've already experienced it. The subconscious remembers. I know you remember. So, let's move on, shall we? Do you want me to help you right now? Step forward. Leave the past in the past. Remove pain. Feel again. We can do these things. We can seduce you into a new, better way of feeling, living life. Do you not think you've suffered enough and deserve some happiness? Because I think so. I know you deserve that happiness. You have suffered enough. Life on this planet can be extremely painful and difficult. But you've got me now. I don't plan on going anywhere. In fact, I have a very long list of future things to come. Both erotic and healing erotic. We can utilize this power, these feelings you're having right now. Let's take this opportunity, eh? I don't mess about. You know, I like to get to work, and I like to work hard. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. I want you to pick something that you want to remove. Pick one thing for the time being that you want to get your power back. You can use your power in other areas of your life that will be far more beneficial. So take a moment to think about what's hindering you, what's stopping you from enjoying me even more, perhaps. Come to me as you are so open, so focused, so relaxed. Come to me. Enjoy our time together. In a moment, I'm going to give you the opportunity to remove that limiting thing that's stopping you from moving forward. It's not going to be painful. It's going to be pleasant. It's going to be easy now because you've held on to it for far too long. So while you've got me, and I'm right here, live, talking to you, focused on you, giving you my all. Let's make those changes. So, having that thing in your mind, that limiting block that's stopping you from moving forward, whether it's a physical ailment, a mental block, could be to do with your sex life or at work or your home life or family, anything. In a moment, I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. And when I count down to 1 and I say that favorite number 1, you will feel my arms around you. You will feel me holding you tight to me. And I will absorb everything you need to get rid of that's stopping you from moving forward. And should you also experience radiating pleasure the moment I put my arms around you, then that would make me very happy. I'll feel it too. So the opportunity is all yours. Working with your subconscious now. I'm working with you. I've got you right here with me. And when I say 1, you will feel my arms around you. You will release it and experience pleasurable bliss too. In 5, you can do it. 4, I I'm right here. 3. Feel me. 2. Are you ready? 1. My arms wrap around you. I will take it from you. All that limiting things you want to get rid of, so you can instead feel bliss, feel pleasure radiating through you. Giving you time to process, to enjoy our embrace. I've got you. You can feel me enveloping you, holding you close, holding you back together. Feel how this voice can take away all your blues. And this voice can fill you with so much happiness. I want to fill you with happiness and much more, of course. You're doing very well. And now we've removed something that's been limiting you. We can fill that place up with other things. One of my favorite states to feel is arousal. Believe it or not, who knew? But I really enjoy the arousal, the build-up, the seduction before the big event. I find so much pleasure in that. So let's see if you do too. All those empty spaces in your body and mind. Perhaps you begin to notice strange sensations. Are you feeling a little horny? Getting a little hot under the collar, are we? I hope so. You do feel alive, don't you, when you're hot under the collar? And it is very easy to focus on that particular task when you're in such a trance, because it is a very trance-like experience when you're super horny. You feel your body responding in all kinds of ways, perhaps even new ways when you are with me. Those erotic shivers feel so good. The way your body tingles in response to me. I want it to continue. Do you become even more sensitive to me now? Just hearing this voice instantly drops you so deep. Are you that open to me? This voice. You can tell how I know how to use my voice, can't you? You know you're no match for this voice. I'm sure you are very much physically stronger than me, but hearing me say the word cock in my voice could bring any man to his knees, I'm sure. But you know, I'd want to do more with you than bring you to your knees. I'd want to whisper all kinds of things in your mind first. Really activating your most sensual fantasies. And I mean sensual, seductive, vivid, pleasurable. I want to activate those things. In fact, perhaps the next time you do go into a deep sleep, when you are enjoying your restful night's sleep, perhaps those vivid, erotic fantasies come to mind, and you are able to enjoy them all night long. I would really, really like that if you could experience these erotic dreams with me and for me. Is your naughty nymph waiting for you in your bed? You've experienced all kinds of things with her. You've done so many things to her and for her. So much pleasure to be shared. See, she enjoys pleasure just as much as you. Perhaps even a little bit more. To put you through your paces, perhaps. To utterly, truly, and deeply satisfy you. Like I hope I do with my voice. You can drift away with me. You can drift away with your nymph. But you feel extremely stimulated right now. In fact, I bet if I did that countdown and I said 1, you would experience a full-bodied, energetic orgasm, just like I've been training you to. Perhaps because I'm live and I'm talking directly to you right now, that each number I count down is going to make you super horny, super ready to experience bliss. So keen to hear me say that magical number 1. So subconscious, preparing now, preparing your mind and your body to experience a full-bodied, hands-free orgasm. That sexual release you can feel within every fibre of your body. In 10, 9, already feeling these numbers boosting your horniness. 8, lucky number 7. 6, really feeling it now. 5, halfway there. 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Release for me. Allow your subconscious to give it to me. How is there any room in you for anything else other than orgasmic bliss right now? I bet your imagination is very fired up right now. I bet you're more than capable of thinking outside the box now, aren't you? Let's do it again. But this countdown, you'll be twice as sensitive than the previous one. You can do it. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, give it to me. 5, I want it. In 4, 3, 2, 1, give it to me. Deeply radiating orgasmic bliss. I want you to be more resilient to life's struggles, knowing you can experience this pleasure, what's possible. The little things in life don't bother you anymore. You don't have time for those things. You're too switched on, activated. Problem solving so much easier now. Perhaps you hear my voice whispering all kinds of things to you. We're together, spending this private time together, where you can lay back, relax, and enjoy some TLC from me. You know you want it. Do you feel like, where has this been all your life? Where have I been all your life? But I'm here now. And I want to be here with you in the future too. I want to see you blossom, grow, become the person you are meant to be. A free thinker. Be curious about knowledge. Be curious about yourself. And so open to what this voice can do to you. And what this voice can do with you. Because you know the more you open up to me, the more you let me in, take root in your mind, the more experiences we can do together. I've seen the mind and body respond in incredible ways, intense ways that felt so Good. I want you to experience this sweet intoxication too. I want you to experience another orgasm. Let's do one more. 3 is a magic number after all. But you know too, before we get there, I'm 33 at the end of the month. Could you handle 33 orgasms, one after the other? Just imagine what it'd be like to experience an orgasm, like a firework is going off in your brain constantly, like the 4th of July, for instance, lighting up your brain with 33 orgasms. I know it's possible. I've done it to a particular person in this live chat, so I know it's possible. I want you to imagine it. And then on this countdown, each number you feel your brain preparing to give you those orgasms. So when I say 1 this time, it will set off a chain reaction to experience 33 fireworks going off in your mind, one after the other after the other. I'll give you plenty of time to enjoy it. Let's have some fun. Let's see if you are capable of experiencing this. So take a moment to imagine what it's going to be like. You all know what a firework looks like, but inside your own mind, and that's an orgasm. I know you can handle it. You can tap out at any point, but I personally would be extremely impressed if you can experience these things. So you know what you've got to do, subconscious. In 10, 33, 9, 8, preparing those fireworks. 7, 6, we're having fun together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start those fireworks. 33. Go. Come for me 33 times. Orgasmic bliss after orgasmic bliss after orgasmic bliss, flooding your body, overpowering, intoxicating, and utterly seductive. you're still orgasming, that's fine. Please continue to do so. I do hope you've experienced it. Just let go, let loose, and have some fun with me. I do think some adults take life far too seriously. I like to have fun, of course. I like to do things that feel good, that make me happy. So why don't you do the same? Perhaps throughout the rest of the day and night, you will have random surges of pleasure. Your subconscious will give you random surges of pleasure throughout the rest of the day and night, feeling so good. And you will sleep so well, dreaming those erotic dreams for me. When you have these amazing experiences, it makes me happy. And I love to see people smile, smiling more. I love it. So hypnotized, feeling so good for the rest of the day and night. Because you know, wherever you are in the world, I am right here beside you, helping you, guiding you, and I want the best for you. You can do it. I did it, so you can do it. Show me. So, I'm going to bring you back to your consciousness now. Begin to come back to me in the waking world. You can still feel me with you for the rest of our time together. I will always be with you, helping you, guiding you, and we can have a bit of fun too. Be a bit cheeky and flirty and seductive. I'll give you a few moments to gather your thoughts and feelings and get a drink if you need to. I'm going to catch up on the chat and the questions. I do hope you've enjoyed that hypnosis section with me. You're very welcome, lads. As a matter of fact, I am a Star Wars fan, and I like Star Trek too. But big shout out to Red Dwarf. I hope you're all coming back to me now. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And it felt intimate, like it was just the two of us. Anunna has a second holly-like quality from Red Dwarf. Yeah, that's a Red Dwarf reference. Although I don't have her IQ though. But I love to laugh. I think we all need a sense of humour, and I think a lot of people take life way too seriously, and we need more comedy. I love to listen to a lot of comedy things. A variety, I like such a variety of comedy, and I've got a very dark sense of humour, and I love sarcasm. Sarcastic, dry, witty, dark, silly, all of it humour. So, and laugh more, watch more funny things, go to more comedy shows, enjoy comedians, and laugh and have fun and have hobbies, do things that you have a passion for. And if those things that you enjoy make a difference to other people, then that's even better. You don't have to though. As long as you're good and you're happy. That's what I want for you, is to be happy and healthy. Looks like some of you have had some fantastic experiences. And that's the thing, Hans, if you're not in the mood to go into trance, that's absolutely fine. I hope you can still get something out of the experience, even if it's just relaxing or feeling that weight taken off your shoulders, even for 10 minutes, then I feel like I've done my job. I've helped you, and that's what I'm here to do. It makes it all worthwhile. People do need to get... I do apologise. Enki's just come in. Enki, get up. Get up. Good boy, come on then. You can do it. No. Enki, come on. Get up. Get up then, good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Get up. Don't go nicking anything. So this is my... is he 9 or 10-month-old Belgian Malinois? Small. 10-month-old now, so his hormones are raging, as you can imagine, but he's a lovely, loving boy. He's like my protector. And we've got Enki, of course. We've got Anunnaki names, and then Inanna is a rescue Malinois. We've had her for a couple of months now. We don't know anything about her. The poor girl was found on the streets, and we've rescued her from a local rescue place, because, as you know, Belgian Malinois, they can't just go to any family. They need a specific way of life, and we can give them that. So that's why we've got these two amazing dogs. I recommend animal therapy so much, even if it's a goldfish. It's so good for your health, and it gives you a purpose as well. Like, no matter what, you've got to get up in the morning, you've got to look after that other living, feeling, experiencing life creature. That is your responsibility. So I'm all for animals. How about James Bong? How about sports? Are you a sports fan that follows a team? Well, I'm not into football, but I love cricket. I am a big cricket fan. I've been to Eddingley, and even when I've been to South Africa, Centurion, what was the stadium called? Centurion Park in South Africa. I was there. So I'm a big cricket fan, and the Yorkshire Diamonds, the women's Yorkshire cricket team, I've seen those women play. They're amazing. I loved it. And also, well, because when it comes to cricket teams, obviously I was born in Derbyshire, but I moved to Yorkshire, so I'm right put on the spot if Derbyshire and Yorkshire ever play. It's like, who do you choose? So I support them both, and it's a fantastic game, and CJ used to play it as well, so I used to get to go and watch CJ play cricket, and I understand the rules and the scoring. It's about the only sport I do understand. How do you maintain that so positive sexual energy, Alan? I don't know. How long's a piece of string? I suppose everything comes down to perspective, doesn't it? Of like skydiving, for instance. Two people can jump out of the plane at the same time. One person can find it terrifying. One person can find it the most exhilarating, wonderful thing. It's down to your perception of it, and if it is a positive thing for you. To me, sex is positive. It feels good. It's got so many health benefits. So why wouldn't you want to do it? You know. So that's how I personally don't understand why sex is taboo, other than for control purposes, if you know what I mean. Because it is beneficial to you. You need, as couples, and I deal with a lot of couples that are no longer having sex, older couples or couples who have had children, and so things are complicated and people are tired and they don't have time. And especially for women. So the women out there watching this video or live, please have more sex. You may not feel like it at the moment, but get yourself in the mood. Allow your partner to help you get in the mood. Especially for women, it is women go into a trance-like state in order to orgasm. So it's very cerebral for a woman sexually. So men, you need to be stimulating the woman's mind. And women have more sex. Get that oxytocin flowing back through your body. That's a bonding hormone that you need to keep regulating to keep that connection up with your partner. Relationships get harder the longer you're with somebody, but that just means you need to put effort into it. Things aren't going to be as exciting when you first meet them as if when they are 20, 30, 40 years down the line, when kids have been involved and all sorts of stuff. So you need to understand the benefits of it for your body. And men's semen, for instance, has a natural antidepressant in it. It's natural. It's there. It's produced right there for you. Use it if you can, you know. It's, like I said, it's good for blood pressure. It's good for your immune system, good for gut health, good for stress, worry, anxiety. Things feel clearer. You have a good orgasm and the world just seems an easier place to be in. So please, women, get back on that, riding that horse. Enjoy it. Talk to your man. And men and women, please communicate with your partners. I think people assume because you've been with someone for a long time that they should be able to read your mind or know what your thoughts are. But what's going on in here is very different from what the other person is experiencing. And so communication is so important. And especially in a relationship, you should be at a point where you can talk to each other without kicking off and going, right, I need to talk to you about something. I'd love to be more intimate with you. I find you attractive. I love the way my body feels. I love the way I make your body feel when we're being intimate. I really want to be intimate with you again. And then listen to what the other person's saying. Listen to the reasons on why they've stopped being intimate. And especially for women, again, when they've gone through the menopause, they just naturally don't feel like it anymore because the hormones are changed. But women, doesn't mean to say you have to stop having sex. It just means you might need a bit more of a turn on than before, but you can still do it, still get those benefits. And I know it's difficult after you've had children, and men, if your partner's had kids, they're going to feel different about their bodies. They're not going to feel sexy like they possibly used to do. They're not going to feel the same way about their bodies, and so they're not going to understand how you could still find them attractive when they don't feel attractive. So it's a bit of a sensitive issue for mums and dads, but again, we're adults, we can communicate, we can talk about these things. Women, if you don't feel comfortable, tell him, saying, look, I just don't feel sexy anymore. And then talk with your partner and let him make you feel sexy again. And get that foreplay building up for hours. Get that slow burn back going. Sending each other dirty text messages and things like that, just to get you going while you're at work. Why not? Why not be walk past them and whisper something seductive in their ear, or tell them how nice their arse looks in a dress and things like that? Why not? It doesn't hurt communicating. You need to be able to communicate, ladies and gentlemen. That's my advice for couples. So let's have a look, see if we've got any more questions and comments and things. So I've just seen someone that says they're asexual. That's absolutely fine. If you don't find somebody else attractive, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to fit into certain ways, but I hope you can get something out of my audio tracks and show you that it's not necessarily about attracting another person. You've got all the tools you have in your own mind, but when you are with somebody else, that connection is amazing. I genuinely think the connection and pleasure you can experience with somebody you love is the most incredible thing on this planet, and it's a beautiful, positive thing. So why not have more of it, in my opinion? Right. Let me make sure I have done everything I wanted to talk about. Have I missed anything, guys? I don't want to miss anything. Oh yeah, so just to reiterate on the giveaway for those who have just joined, you must comment in the live chat what brand of tea and biscuits I show and mention in the tea making video, and then you will be in a chance to win some prizes that I shown earlier. On Monday, I'm going to be pulling names out of a hat of everyone that's entered, and then you'll have 2 weeks to email me your address. That's all I want from you in order just to post the item out to you. I hope that makes sense. Any questions on that? Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of comments about foot fetish. There's the Medusa foot fetish track on my YouTube channel. Excuse me. And I do plan on doing a part 2. Now I know more about it. I've got some people who are into feet in my Discord and my Patreon, and there is a particular channel called Toes and Souls, which Tommy runs, and that's pictures of my feet. And we just discuss about it. We discuss about what it is to have a foot fetish, the different types and ways to experience it and all that kind of stuff. So I've got a little bit of experience with that. And there is that option in the Discord channel. That is only open for patrons. So if you are a patron and you're interested in feet, it's ideal for you. You go for it. And even if you're not into feet, there's some nice photos in there that show other things as well as feet. So there's something for everybody. Tell us something about witchcraft. What do you want to know? I'm not a practicing witch. People call me a witch a lot. which is why I did the boss witch thing as like a funny, that was just a bit of fun, boss witch with those magical powers. But I'm not a practicing witch, and I think that'd be disrespectful to practicing witches to class myself as one. I have a lot of respect for him, and yeah. They did burn a lot of witches in England. But there we go. That's another story for another time. Oh, as in, do you want to know if there is such things as witches and witchcraft? Yes, there is. I know practicing witches. I just don't practice it myself. So, we've gone over the giveaway rules. We've answered some questions. There is another series coming up. So Nymph is done. Parts 1, 2 and 3 are out there on YouTube. If you're not signed in and you can't do the 18 plus, then they're on Odyssey and BitChute as well, so don't miss him. I want to tell you, but I don't want to tell you, if that makes sense, because I do like a surprise and I like to tease. But I have mentioned a couple of times before, there is another character I'm working on, which sort of replaces the Nymph series. It's a little bit different, but along the same lines, and gives me scope to do a bit different environments and experiences. So I've got that coming. I get mind blocks like everybody does, creative blocks, and I can only do what comes to mind. So that's why I've still got a long list of partly written things. I'll get an idea and I'll shove that down, and then nothing will come for a week or two. So we'll get there. But like I said, there's no rush. I know a lot of other just about everybody else uploads videos every week, and I know you want more, and I'd love to give you more, but there's only so much I can do, and I'm not in any rush. I don't want this to end quickly. I'm here for the long game. I want to be with you guys for a long time yet. So let's see where it takes us and see what happens in the future, and keep your suggestions coming in. I'll do my best, as long as it's in keeping with the other content that I do. You know the kind of stuff I do. And there's a lot of other hypnotists, hypnotherapists, a lot of YouTube creators that do the more extreme stuff, fetish stuff. They will do it a lot better than I could. So I'm gonna stick to my themes. You can call it vanilla. I'm not bothered. Vanilla's good for me, because there's a lot of extreme content out there nowadays, and it's just feeding that dopamine addiction. You need more extreme to get that same level of fix, whereas I'm like, let's bring it back. You don't need all that extreme stuff. We can enjoy life again on a more vanilla way. Vanilla seems to be a bad thing nowadays, but it ain't for me. So maybe I'm just late to the party, eh, guys? Doing my own thing. Right. I know you want more and more HFO videos. We'll see what happens in the future, because like I said, I don't want to keep rehashing the same stuff all the time. I'm only going to write another one if a new idea comes up and I can do it in a different way. Otherwise, what's the point? I can be doing other things. So have that in mind. I want to keep doing it. This is the way. Yes, this is the way. I'm a big Mandalorian fan as well, if you can see. I'll grab Baby Yoda up there, Mando helmet, Muse poster. I'm sure you'll all be having a good look. That shamanic drum. ukulele. None of the music stuff's mine. That's all CJ. I don't have any music talent at all. So I'm in awe of anybody who can play an instrument, who's got a beautiful singing voice. Yeah, absolute respect to creators and talented people like that. This is something I don't have. Yeah, so I am on Odyssey and BitChute. The links that'll be in the live chat. Please subscribe. Well done, Tom. Thank you for that. I have thought about doing another sleep video, so that might be in the future too. What else have I written? There's another one coming out along the same lines as Rainy Days and Sunny Days. That's going to be a video as well. So that's going to take a bit of time to do, but you'll like that one. You'll like that idea I've got. I don't want to give too much away because I do like you to experience it for the first time kind of thing. So I hope you'll allow me that indulgence. Right, I think, I don't know if there's anything else. Have you guys got anything you want to say? I've enjoyed it. It's a bit strange not having anybody to talk back to. I think next time I might see if we can get other people on, because I want to do these more. So every 10,000 I'll do a live event. So hit that subscribe button. That's the only time I'm going to say that. I don't know about you guys, but it drives me mad. Every YouTube video you watch, they go, press that, smash that subscribe button, press that notification bell and blah, blah, blah. And it does my head in. So I don't want to be that person. I want this to grow organically. I want you to like the content. I want us to work together. And I want to keep building up this community. So please don't feel alone. If you want people to talk to, jump in my Discord server. My lads and my lasses are lovely, genuine people. We're all nerds and geeks and we love to chat about films and TV shows and music, and about life and hypnosis. I'm in there every day, even if it's just to say hello. And they're very welcoming, so you don't have to be alone. That's what that community is there for. I'm very proud of it, and I think the people in there are genuine, fantastic people. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that develops too. And there's all different life events going on in there. Shout out to my Discord lads, my main guys, Jerry, JL Stubbs, Tommy, Tom H, Hip Andy, Tightwad, all of you guys who I talk to on a daily basis. Thank you so much for being there and sharing. And we even have a cultural exchange as well, because we're from all over the world. And I'm fascinated by people and about cultures and how you live your life. So we share it all. We share everything from our national holidays, what they mean. Obviously, I'm trying to teach the Americans what a biscuit is, because it's not what you guys have. So that's pretty difficult to get that across. But it's fun. Again, we like to have a laugh. We like to have banter with each other and comedy. Loads of memes and stuff like that. So jump in. Yeah, 95% of sex is connected with the head. It's all in the brain. It's all in here. This is the main thing. This just responds. So we hack this and we've hacked this. I'm glad we've done this. It feels like a long time since... Oh, it's been nearly a year, isn't it, I think? Right. thank you to my moderators tonight for helping out. You've done a fantastic job, Tom E and Tom H, my lads. So thank you ever so much. I hope you guys have got to enjoy it too. I can't wait to read back on all these comments and see what I just hope you've enjoyed it and had fun and I haven't rambled on too much. Oh well. I'm sure you've only come for this voice anyway. Right then, lads, let's call it a night. I'm ready for bed. And I will get something out to you very soon. And I'll speak to you all, and I look forward to doing the giveaway video too. So enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me. And let's keep going and see where our journey goes. Let's see what changes are possible. And hopefully you will continue to enjoy this voice for a long time to come yet. I do hope you have a very intoxicatingly seductive day with me right by your side. And a very, very erotic night's sleep awaits you, I hope. And of course, got to give you one of those before I go. Take care. I'll see you soon. And thank you so much for joining me and supporting me. And I feel your love. And your comments make me smile and make me happy. So keep bringing those lovely comments. You're very thoughtful and kind. And hopefully we'll continue to grow together. So thank you so much. I've enjoyed it. And sleep well. You've changed my life as much as I've helped change yours. Don't ever forget that. We've come here, we've arrived at this place together. Teamwork. And I want to continue that with you. So take care. Be blessed. Be blessed with health and happiness. Smile more. Laugh more. And I'm right here with you guys. Pleasurable sensations only. Good night.